Hey YouTube, it's Fred here from Hillians Bricks, and in today's video I'm going to be showing what are the 5 worst value sets of Lego and the 10 best value sets of Lego right now here in April 2021. So every month I go through my Bricklink list of all the sets and go and look at the part out value, and the way you do that is go onto a Bricklink on the website, and I'm actually going to show how you do that right now. So what you do is you go to the market site, and then there's a price guide, and in this section, the price guide, you can see here there's a section on the right side. It's called part out value. You just type in the set number and you tick in the relevant boxes. So I always add in my instructions and my extra parts when I part out, so I want to know what the value is of each set. So I tend to tick these two boxes and then I get value, and if you press get value you get to see this screen. Now when I do this, I always look at the average last 6 months sales. So when I'm going to be talking about based on the value and the part out value ratio, it is essentially this value here divided by the Lego recommended retail price. So if you find better deals, which you should do if you look around, you get a better ratio. But my list is entirely based on this ratio of this value here and the Lego recommended price. So let's start with the 5 worst sets out there. So number 5, the fifth worst set based on the part out value is set 42109. So it is this set here. It is the app control Top Gear rally car. As you can see, it retails for £125 in the UK. And actually, when you look at the part out value for this set, let me just look on the side here. I've got a different thing tablet. You know, the parts alone are only worth £105, and this is why you see this set discounted quite a lot as well. So in my opinion, Lego have overpriced this set significantly, whereas you can buy just the parts for £105. Yes, that doesn't include any shipping, but it kind of shows that this ratio is not the greatest, so that's probably why this hasn't done so well. Now, the fourth worst one is, I was quite surprised to see this one. Just going back to this one, so this ratio was 0.84, just to give you context. Now, the fourth worst one was 10713. Which is the Lego Creative, well, Classic Creative Suitcase. So RRP £18 in the UK. And these bricks, they add up. Let me just have a look. I've got my tracker here. 10713. They add up to part out value now in April of around just £15. Now clearly that probably doesn't include the case, and that's probably why the value of Lego, they've priced it a bit higher. But just the bricks, if you were to buy the bricks, you know, it's £15. So again, in my opinion, this is overpriced, and the ratio for this one is 0.83. That's why it's the fourth worst one in this list. Now, I'm going to go into the top 3 of the worst sets. So the next one is a set number 60251. And it's this little set here. So it's the monster truck, a Lego City monster truck. So comes with a minifigure. It's £9. But if we're going to look at the part out value as of April, and just bear in mind, we're going to be doing this every month, right? This kind of update, because the values do change. They do change quite significantly sometimes, especially when new sets come in. But the part out value for this set here as of April is £7.27. So clearly that brings it down to a ratio of 0.81, and that's why it's our third worst set in our opinion. Now we're going to go to the second worst one, and this is a fairly new set, and it's worth knowing that sometimes not all the parts are in the part out value already. So this is why sometimes the part out value will change, especially for newer sets. Some of the newer parts haven't sold yet, so initially they might come up with a very bad ratio, but the ratio might improve on new sets, but then it might drop off again. So it's worth kind of knowing the curve of how part out value tends to work. So this next one is a fairly new set, and it's set 60277. So the City Police Patrol Boat, as you can see, is £45. This is priced at. Now let me just have a look what the part out value is for this. So it's 60277. Part out value is £36. So as you can see, the part out value is below. But when I remember when I was doing the part out value, looking at the list, I think there's 3 pieces missing of this boat. So it's not a true representation. I expect the part out value to go up, but I don't think it's going to go up to the price, you know, of the Lego set. That's why currently it's a ratio of 0.8, and this is why it's currently our second worst value set in our opinion based on the Lego RRP. So it is overpriced in our opinion. Now the next set, which I was quite surprised about, which is in our opinion the worst value set. Now I do want to have a caveat here. Actually the worst value are all the Mario power up elements. We didn't want to add those in because all of them are pretty bad, but they're not something that are truly on our radar as seeing as things as sets that many people would buy all the time. So we kind of excluded that. But in terms of other sets, the worst value set here is an architecture set, and it is set, this one here, 21055, and interestingly it's only got 1.5 stars. So I think this is a remake. So it's £45 for this set, and as you see it's only got 333 pieces. Now if we're looking at what the part out value is of this set, let's have a look. 21055, it is £32.75 as of April. Just bear in mind it had one piece that was not listed, and I believe that piece will be the actual thing at the bottom here where it actually will say the name. Let me just zoom in, Burj Khalifa. I suspect that piece is quite rare, and you won't be able to build this with the parts from the part out value. It's not going to have that piece for the entire set, so I do think it's kind of a misrepresentation. But still, you know, I wouldn't expect that part to go on sale for £15–20 either. So yeah, if you're not too bothered about that piece, you know, you can see the part out value is 0.73 the ratio. So it's that's why currently that is rated as the worst value. So yeah, there's a shocker. Now we're gonna go start on the other side. We're gonna go with the top 10 of best value sets from a Lego from a part out perspective, and these are again purely based on the prices from Lego.com. So here in the UK. But if you obviously find these sets elsewhere discounted, it brings up the ratio significantly. So at number 10, which is a fairly new set, it is set 21324, which is, yes, it's a Lego ID set 123 Sesame Street, so at £110. So this set has a, let me have a look what the actual part out value was. And it's worth knowing, just I talked to you earlier about how the curve of the part out value tends to work. So before all the parts get listed, it kind of goes at one element of the graph, it goes up, and then it goes sharply down, and then it kind of starts to plateau a bit slowly down, and then as soon as it becomes like close to retirement, it starts to creep up again, the part out value. But this depends by set, right? But this is kind of like 80% of the sets tend to do this, but it very much depends on how many unique parts the sets have. If it's got no unique parts, like the Lego Classic bricks, for example, you will not see that kind of like increase or the sharp drop or anything like that. But yeah, there's kind of like a tendency of a graph. It starts high, goes lower, 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 then plateaus, and then kind of goes up again afterwards. So let me have a look. I was going to say what is the part out value for this set, right? So my little tablet is acting up here. So this was set number 21324, if I remember correctly. 4. Yeah. So the set here, this part out value is 268 roughly, so rounding it up. So that brings us to a ratio of 2.43, which is fairly reasonable, especially from Lego.com. So fortunately this set hardly ever gets discounted, but if you do find it discounted, you might get to a good ratio where parting out works. So me myself, like I personally look for a ratio of 3. So that's why at this point I wouldn't necessarily get this at this price for a parting out perspective, but more from an investment perspective, I think this would work in the future because I do think this set will appreciate in value. So that's our number 10. Now let's go to number 9. Now number 9 we have set 40463, which is the Easter Bunny. So yes, this is a seasonal one, so I'm not sure how long this will be around. Yeah, we're filming this in April, and this set, let me have a look. Why does it keep doing this? So this set number is 40463, and this is just under £33, the part out value. So all the parts are worth just under £33, which gives us a part out value ratio of 2.44, and that's why it's our number 9. Now we're gonna go to number 8, and this has been around for a while, and it's a Lego ID set. And it's one that I haven't parted out yet, but I probably will do at some point, and it's set 21322, which is of course Pirates of Barracuda Bay. This is obviously quite popular. You know, it's on back order, but it's £180 set. It's got quite a few minifigures, as you can see, 2,545 pieces. This used to part out better, but again, as I said, the curve it's coming down because this set has been around now for a fair bit. And you will see every month I'm going to do this. Some of these ratings, they will change in position or drop out the top 10. So it'll be interesting to see the evolution on which sets stay in the top 10 and how their ratio kind of like decreases or increases as well, right? So this part out set is this part out value is £453 for this set. So that's why it's quite significant, and the ratio is 2.52 for this one. So that's number 8. Now number 7, we got a Monkie Kid one, and it's set number 80015. Now surprised by this, and I think it's got quite a lot of unique elements, and that's why it's got this high price, right? So it is the Cloud Roadster. RRP is £55, which I think is quite hefty for the set, but you can see it's got 5 minifigures in there. And let me have a look what the part out value is for this one. 80015 is the number, and it is 143 pounds and 80 pence, which gives us a ratio of 2.62, and that's why this one is number 7. Now we're gonna go to number 6 in our list, and this one is a fairly new. I suspect that this one is going to start to come down in the list. The next one is set 10278, which is obviously the modular building, the new police station. Yes, you can see it's £170 recommended retail price, so the Lego price. And if you see what the part out value is for this set, it is currently at £450. So this gives us a ratio of 2.64. But I do expect that this is going to start coming down in the next coming months, because I do think there are a fair few unique elements in here, but the pricing tends to always come down, especially when it has minifigures that are unique. People pay a premium for the minifigures initially, and then you see, you know, they pay less and less because more people add them to their stores, and the price kind of dilutes over time. Now we're going to enter our top 5, and let's guess. You know, I'm pretty sure you can guess which one will be in the top 3, but there was one in the top 3 that was my surprise. But now, in number 5 is a Dots one, so it's 41926, and is Dot Creative Party Kit. So, as you can see, this is the set here for £22. The Dot sets tend to do quite well because it's got lots of elements, and they do have a good part out value. Now, I must stress though, I did buy some Dots when they first come out. They don't sell very well, so if you're looking to add these to your store, it's good to not go crazy and buy lots of them, because these bricks do not sell that well, these colors. So it's good to have them, but not to go crazy and buy them, because the part out value for this, for example, is just under £60 now. So this gives it a ratio of 2.71. That's why it's a very good value. But yeah, it's only good value if you're going to start selling lots of it, which is not the case for these ones. But if you're looking to do lots of decorative work in like your display or something, or you're looking to build these, that's why these are very good value as well. And that's why our number 4 is also a Lego Dots one, and it's Lego Dots number 41924, which is the secret holder. So this one, let me have a look what the part out value is, because this one is slightly cheaper, as you can see, £18, 41924. And the part out value for this one is £49 and some change, which gives us a ratio of 2.74. Now we're going to go into our top 3, and I've got 2 out of 3 of these ones, which is quite good. And this is the first time we're now going to go into the ratio above 3. So at number 3, okay, it's an expensive set, but it's 71741, and it's Ninjago City Gardens. So yes, this set even at £275 parts out pretty well, and I think it's got to do with lots of minifigures and, you know, lots of unique ones, and obviously it's got over 5,000 pieces in this set. Yeah, I don't think it'd be fun to part this one out because it's got so many different lots as well, so it would take a long time to part this out. 71741. But if you think about the price, is £275, and you know the part out value is just around £900. So this gives us a ratio of 3.31. And that's why this one is attractive. Now, I'm not sure how many of these elements will sell quite quickly, or how quite, because there's lots of different colors, right? But, you know, this would definitely add a lot of different lots. And eventually, if this set retires, you can see people who want to kind of build this back up rather than buying the complete set. Because I do think once this retired, the set will go up in value a lot. people will look to kind of go to Bricklink and kind of build it themselves with the elements. So that's kind of like why it might be worth to part that one out in the future. But yeah, 3.31, and that's why it's number 3 in our list. Now at number 2, and I was very surprised by this one. This was not on our radar, but it kind of came on our radar as we started doing this, and it is a Lego set 40461, and that are the Tulips. So at £9. Now I'm not sure how popular these elements all are from a selling perspective, but just to give you some context in terms of what the part out value is for this set, so it's 40461, and this is £32 the part out value, and I think it's probably because we've got quite a few new elements or new colors in some of these elements. But this gives us a part out ratio of 3.59, and this is why it's our number 2. I might get a few of these when there's like some sort of promotion on Lego.com for like a gift with purchase. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would buy these because I'm not sure how quickly all these colors will sell. And that's my main worry about the, going heavy in this from a part out perspective. And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be the only one that would be going for these as well, given that this is the number 2 in terms of the ratio. Now, clearly what this also means, if the ratio is this good, it means that Lego have probably underpriced this set. This probably could be easier, sold towards, maybe $11.99, $12.99. They could have probably got away with that for this this kind of pricing for this set. Now, number 1, and it's a set that's been selling out quite a fair bit. It's one of my favorite sets that's currently out at the moment. When the stores reopen, I want to buy at least 1 or 2 more because I do think these will be doing really well from an investment perspective, but they are also the best value set out there from a parting out perspective, and it is Lego set 80107. Yes, it's the Spring Lantern Festival, and you can see it's limited to 1, right? So clearly lots of people have been trying to buy this either just from an investment perspective, because I think this will double in price once it sells out, but you get 1,700 pieces, nearly 1,800 pieces, and lots of minifigures for just £90. So this is why the part out value really works on this set, and I do think that Lego have underpriced this set significantly. So the actual part out value for this set, let me have a look, 80107, is over £329 at the moment, so 320 odd pounds. So you can see that's a ratio of 3.66 as of April. Now earlier in the year, this part out value was even like 360, 370, so you can see this, it's starting to come down. But yeah, I would say this probably will plateau somewhere around 250, 275 maybe, but that still shows that it's way above what usually the ratio is from sets from Lego.com. But yeah, this is our number 1. Let us know what you think about this top 10 and the worst 5 as well. Let us know if you agree or disagree. Any of these sets are on your radar. Do you like this content? We plan on doing this every month to give you an overview of which ones are the best, and we're also going to show which sets have moved and where there are right now, and some of them will drop out the top 10, some new ones will come in. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos. We hope you enjoy this content, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.